Go video. So we got the Rock Runner running. Went out and bought a battery. $16, and it works pretty good. So I listed it. $230 plus $68 to ship it. I think. I mean, this box is huge. It's where's my tape measure? Yeah, lordy, can't find the tape measure. All right, but it's about 2 feet by 2 feet by a foot. It's pretty big, and you have to protect it too. So, you know, we'll see how it does. It works really good. So, get the sheaves doing some breakfast time and itching away, and we've been processing some of our numbers, and we got a haul. Could show you some of that. And we got a haul upstairs. It's a very small one. I made a tube lot, kind of a ridiculously priced tube lot, but pretty big box. I listed that at $200 with all those components and buses. What did I said I'd include something for a painless buyer. Painless buyer, buy now, and I'll give you some free stuff. That's kind of how I listed it. But I make listings like that. I feel that's like a good listing. Somebody might want it. It's overpriced though. It's probably more like a $50 to $100 lot, but I'm kind of fishing on that one. This lot consisted of, just kind of going back and forth here, some tools and a lot of radio engineer, radio books. There's a box over here. So I'll list all these. Just a bunch of different radio stuff. So this stuff can do pretty good. This will go for $25. I haven't listed it yet, but that should do $25, no problem. Pretty quick too. That sells all the time. And then there's some stuff I'm gonna take a chance on. Everyone's so worked up about these. Everyone's so worked up about these insertion fees. I knew this was going to happen. Not that I predicted it or anything. I already conformed to that. No 30-day, it's just list forever. Good till canceled. Yeah, all my stuff's like that. I started my store that way because it's a store. It's an eBay store. I don't know. I just think that's good business practice to have just everything's buy it now. No best offers. Just buy it now. That's it. I just feel that works better for me. And then if I need to readjust anything, then I will readjust it. But readjusting would just be to pull it off of eBay and sell it physically at the flea market. So there is some stuff that just needs to be on eBay because it does have good comps, and I would never get prices for some of the items that I sell on eBay, I would never get these prices at the flea market. There's buyers, but you just can't cover, you know, the whole United States with that. Take a Step, brought to you by Duncan. So I was just watching a couple videos and thinking about that. It's like this RC truck right here, like I could let this sit for 6 years before it sold and I'd be fine because of the price. So I think everyone's grumbling about pretty much stuff that's priced really low. Like let me see here, let's dive in. Like some Crown Royal cards. You ain't listing those on eBay. These paperweight, like, what are you gonna get, $5 for that? You ain't listing that on eBay. I mean, you can if you can list it really fast and hope someone buys it for a couple bucks, but then you gotta ship it. It's just too much mathematical worry to listing anything under $10. Let's go take a walk. Sheeps, come on. Sheeps, over here. Come on over here, Sheep. Yeah, get the heater running. So we're in the store. It's kind of tight. Oh, okay, yeah. So let me show you. Rack's gone. I can get to my furnace. I can get in the closet. I can get everything back there now. How much nicer that is. So much better. So now I get all this room. No, thanks for turning off for me. I get all this room. Yeah, just we're gonna have plenty more space for racks and maybe another table here. We can do packing table here. Yeah, this is just nice. Still gotta get rid of the couch, but I really do like that couch, but still gotta go. So anyone that wants a couch, anyone wants this couch, can have it. Just gotta come and get it. It's in Massachusetts. It's a really nice couch. It's all like knotted. It's all knotted wood up there. It's all wood around. It's got all these buttons and knots, and I do have the other. It's missing. It's not attached. It's missing that, but I have another one, and or you can make your own or whatever. But it's a good couch, and it's treated me well. Could redo the stuffing or whatever. It's nice. So, as I was going to say before I walked in, it was like a 2-minute sidetrack. Nothing in this whole store is under $10. There is a couple things in here that aren't listed, but everything in this whole store is not under $10. And the only there's only I'll stand corrected. And the only things that are coming off because just they're not doing anything. It's this bin. Everything in this bin besides that. So what we have in here are just these die cutters. I put these on at $8.99 each. They're just different shapes and patterns to cut. These are sharp. So all these ones are listed. Let's make some. So I got these at $8.99. Some interesting ones. Surprised no one's jumped on any of these. they could be priced a little high, but I'm going to take them off, and I'm going to make a lot. It's like 50 of them there. So they'll go in a lot. And then the same thing here. I got these tacks. We're just going to take them off. I mean, that's a lot of tacks. It's old school. And take them off, and we'll make just a big lot. And then fire them off that way. Same thing with these bearings. All these bearings, tons of them. I got a whole nother box. These are the only ones that are listed. And, they're just not doing anything. They should be, but even like this is the $80 to $100 bearing right here. So, you know, I don't want to do it in a lot. I mean, this is a good long tail item. So when someone needs this, they're gonna buy it. So I don't know. Maybe drop the prices on those a little bit, but not that these were in that $10 pile. They're just in this bin. So I was just showing you those. But even the records, none of them are under $10. I won't even bother. I'll sell them at the flea market for $1 before I list it at $8.99 or anything like that, because to list it takes time. It just takes time. You want to do volume? I could sell these records in no time at all at the flea market, $1 each. So that's doing volume fast. Or I can put them on eBay and long tail them at $10 each or $5 each or whatever, and they'll just slowly sell. So therefore, you got to cherry pick. You just got to know what you're doing. You got to sift through your stuff. If you want to take 78 records and try and throw spaghetti on eBay, then you can try. If you want to take paper ads or random paper and take a gamble, then yeah, you just got to know what you're doing. This stuff here is just a different beast. I mean, when you're getting into like $25, $30 items, you shouldn't be worried about listing anything. I've always been more worried about listing anything $10 and under. Therefore, again, like I said, I don't. So that's just never a worry for me. It just won't go on there. So I was just trying to throw some of that out there. I know a lot of people are worried about this, but you just got to be more confident in your item. And I used to always go on like, oh, if it don't have a comp on it, I can't sell it. That's just not true. I make up ads all the time, and I sell stuff all the time. Expensive stuff, odd stuff, random stuff. Let's see, I got these the other day. I'll bring them in the light, because this is kind of like that kind of item. We thrifted this the other day for $1. Oh, laser disc. So all right, let's talk about these. No comps on them. I had to make the ad myself. They're pretty roached, but they're still good. Not going to throw these away because number one's kind of roached. So I put them at 20 or 22 or $25 or something like that. I got 3 watches on these. So, I mean, I had to make the ad and, take good pictures and find this item and hold confidence in this item. I picked this, so I held confidence when I grabbed it. And I know I wasn't going to sell these at the flea market. I mean, I could have for a couple bucks, but I held confidence in eBay that eBay is going to sell these because I feel these are the items people are looking for. Give you another example. This, I got it for $1. Alright, I got it on eBay for like $90. There's no comp on it. There's no one selling it. There's nothing like it. It's unmarked. It's unbranded. Made out of cardboard. Like friggin' paper mache. But I had to make the ad myself and make up a comp for it myself. So I held confidence in this item, and it will sit there because I just know it's a good item. And I put such a high price on it that I can sit on it. It's $90. I can sit on it for 2 years before I even have to evaluate it. And I could just sell it for whatever it was evaluated at 2 years at 35 cents. You're almost at I would have to sell that for $10. $11. They paid $1 for it. I'd sell for $11 after 2 years to break even on it. So I mean, there's stuff that you can take a gamble on, and just because it doesn't have a comp doesn't mean you can't sell it. So just keep that in mind. Make up ads if it looks like a good item and it's that nice one-off. I mean, just take a chance. If it's a couple bucks, just take a chance. Right, Chiefs? Right, Chiefs? Yeah, Chiefs can't talk, so yeah, I don't know. Just giving it a little video here, a little short video. So like, subscribe. Try to pump out a couple more about stuff that I want to talk about, and just maybe more rare items, random items, stuff to look for, stuff like that. All right. Have a good night or day. Peace. Scoot, scoot, boogie.